Shalom. First, I want to say all praises and honor and glory be unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Akakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone, Ruel. Honors and salutations to you, Akim, that's laboring in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, few Akwaf that believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai as well. Now, as I was finished grieving a loved one that just recently passed morning before last, it just came to my spirit where I was just thinking about this coming destruction and how the Heavenly Father is going to destroy this place that's known as America, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures. There's a few titles of these places, or a few names that America is given in the scriptures, because it's spiritually Sodom and Egypt. It's spiritually, Babylon. That's why it's called Babylon the Great. And I was just thinking about all our enemies that have devoured us and taken advantage of us, warred against us, how the Heavenly Father is going to, plead our cause, and what better way to start this video, than to just get straight to the point, because you heathen, man, you think you got off scot-free, but Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai haven't forgot the things that you've done to us, and that's the reason why you heathen going to feel the Heavenly Father's wrath, as well. All right, so this is the book of Zechariah 14 and verse 12. It says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth." You know why I say that? It's talking about this nuclear fire. All right, that's the fire and brimstone. Excuse me. That the scriptures are speaking about. All right, that's why this depiction right here is a great depiction, because this is how it's going to consume away. All right, as far as the flesh and the eyes and tongue, because that thermonuclear heat, that thermonuclear fire. All right, it's going to cause their flesh to consume away rapidly, because that's over a million degrees of heat, man. All right. Revelation 20 and 10, it says, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. That what's going to create that fire and brimstone? The missiles, okay? The missiles. That's what's going to create the fire and brimstone. All right. A lot of you false camps out there, talking about Esau to make it. Edomites is on this land ain't gonna make it. All right, they're just not. All right, let's go in the blue letter, and this is for the word brimstone.
Strong's G 2303.
Thion. Brimstone. Divine incense because burning brimstone was regarded as having power to purify and to ward off disease. You know, we know that 2/3 of our people ain't gonna make it, and they're gonna be basically purified through that fire, because they're gonna come back in the kingdom, all right, as babes in their right mind, all right. But to you heathen that are within this land, all right, in particular, you Edomites, all right, you're the, in which you Edomites are you so-called Caucasian, so-called white, so-called European, and all the different names or titles you call yourself today, from the so-called Jew on down. All right, you're of the house of Esau, Edom. All right, and you're the disease that's within the earth. All right, you're the reason why the earth is at dis-ease. Excuse me. You're the reason why all the things that are happening, where most of the inhabitants of the earth are suffering, is because of you. You're that cancer in the earth that the Heavenly Father is going to get rid of. All right. Ultimately, your kingdom is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. All right. Especially America, which is Bozrah. All right, the capital of Seir, which belonged to Esau, Edom. Okay. And that's going to be a great sign for us. All right, and a great visual. All right, as far as to gaze upon, to see the wicked society be destroyed. Shalaki. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, beginning at verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Now, we know that the earth is not going to be destroyed in itself. Just various of places are going to be hit, especially this land you call America. This is the main place that's going to be hit. All right, this is that simple kingdom. All right, and the capital of the simple kingdom is right here in America. Like I said, it's Bozrah. All right, when Esau dwelt in Seir, his capital was Bozrah. You know, every country or every land has a capital. All right, including over here in the U.S., where you got even the states that have a capital, but in the country itself have a capital, Washington D.C. All right, the District of Columbia. All right. So, again, you know, it's the same thing. Esau's ruling. And where's Bozrah? Right here. This land you call America. All right. But the point is, you know, this place is going to feel that fervent heat. Okay. That fervent heat is going to consume this place, man. All right. All the missiles is going to hit this place. That's a lot of missiles. All right, when you calculate it, all right, I think it was roughly 2 million. All right, excuse me. Second Esdras, chapter 16, starting at verse 5, it says, "Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?" Yeah, you know, the plagues are taking hold, all right, on you Edomites, man. Even right here in your capital, the plagues are starting to take a heavy effect, all right? Each day They go by each week. They go by each month. All right. Basically, the destruction just draw nigh and nigh. All right. Each day, week, and month, and we just patiently waiting. All right, and that's you know what us men of the Lord are doing, just patiently waiting. We know these things are gonna come to pass. We know the plagues that are upon you Edomites and the rest of you heathen. All right, we know that they're gonna consume you and cause misery to come upon you. All right, they're gonna cause misery to come upon you. All right. Verse 6, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it had begun to burn? Yeah, you know, because when the fire is ablaze, right, it creates that stubble, and the stubble is the part of it's the core of the fire. All right, that's usually something that's solid and that can continually burn for a long period of time. All right, kind of like comparable to charcoal when you're, you know, when you're firing up a grill. All right, it's a certain part of the charcoal that'll burn longer than the rest. All right. So how much more, you know, this place with all those missiles hitting it, you know? It says, verse 7, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? You know, that arrow represents the missiles. All right. It's a metaphor, all right, for the missiles, which are comparable to arrows. Because you would you would see the arrow shot from a bow, and you know the missiles and the silos, all right, are similar. All right, very similar. It has the same mechanism as far as the silo shoots out the missiles take off and hit its mark. Okay. It says, verse 8, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? And we know that the Heavenly Father is a consuming fire. All right. We know the Heavenly Father is a consuming fire. All right, Deuteronomy 4 and verse 24, it says, for Yahweh thy power is a consuming fire, even a jealous power or jealous God. You know, that's why when the Heavenly Father rain missiles on this place, he's going to be among those missiles, and he's going to make sure that that fire that the missiles are going to create are going to consume this place, man. All right, and all you heathen, all right, that's going to experience that thermonuclear fire, you're going to be consumed, man, instantly, man. All right, because you got to think, when a body is cremated, you know, it takes so many, you know, it takes so much heat to cremate a body, but it's not anywhere near what a missile, a nuclear missile can do. You know, as far as the amount of Fahrenheit and heat, all right, of the fire. You see. So the Heavenly Father is going to make sure that fire consume. Okay. Let's go back to 2 Ezra 16. That was about like 9, 10. Come on. 2 Ezra 16:9 says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Verse 10, he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? All right. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder in his presence? All right. The Heavenly Father is the one that is going to get all these things to come to pass. All right, as far as these plagues, all right, they come from the Heavenly Father. All right, so you know, excuse me, a sign that this place is going out is because of the plagues. All right, and the plague is not something that's a plague is not something that's good. All right, I'll prove it. Let's get this plague on the blue letter. Well, it don't matter where I go. Let's get the meaning of plague. That's what we want. Excuse me, my sinus is draining. Word plague. All right, here we go. All right, Nagai is the Hebrew word. It says stroke, plague, disease, mark, plague, spot, stroke, wound. All right, stroke, metaphorical of disease. So we know that a plague is not anything good. It's actually evil. All right, that's coming from the Lord. All right, and that's what especially wacky tacky Christians, you don't understand that the Heavenly Father is the one that create good and evil. Let's prove that real quick. Then we'll go back to 2nd Esdras. All right. Excuse me. Isaiah 45:7, it says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. All right. So, we know that our Heavenly Father is the one that create these things, light, darkness, peace, and evil. All right, and just like Job said, shall we receive good from the Heavenly Father and not evil? So and you gotta remember, man, Job is an Israelite. So how much you heathen, all right, whom the Heavenly Father don't even have the regard for, all right? He don't even have a care for you. And it tells you that in the scriptures. All right, in Isaiah, the 40th chapter, and in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, The Heavenly Father only care about the Israelites, man. Okay? So it's gonna be, nothing as far as empathy. It's not gonna be a empathetic situation where someone's gonna give a care how you heathen, all right, are consumed or destroyed. All right. Going back to 2nd Esdras 16, I'm gonna go down to verse 13. All right. It says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the earth, the ends of the world. Which I said earth on accident, but it's actually, in the Orchid sense, so the earth itself. All right. These missiles, metaphorically, the arrows are going to be shot to the ends of the earth. All right. And they won't miss this target. All right. Verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and should not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and should not be put out till they consume the foundations of the earth. Hey, I'm telling you, man, that fire is going to do some work on you heathen, man. We know that 2/3 of our people are gonna die on this side, but you heathen, all right, you're not going to escape unscathed, man, at all. All right, excuse me. It says, verse 16, I'm going to close. It says, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returning not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth So shall the even so, so sorry, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. All right, so these plagues are not gonna, all right, draw back. The Heavenly Father's not gonna draw the plagues back. He's gonna actually cause these plagues to come upon, all right, Esau, the rest of you heathen, especially this land, until they do what the Heavenly Father please. All right, and that's something that you don't like to hear, but it's the truth. All right, it's the truth. All right. Isaiah 55, verse 11, it says, "So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." All right, so there you go, man. All right, the Most High is not a man that he should lie. All right, so we know that the ultimate plague is those missiles. All right, and with that, Lord willing, you were edified in the spirit, and until next time, I'm gonna say shalom.